Hey everyone, take a look at this awesome 2024 Ford F-150 in the XLT 302A configuration. That is the high XLT package, and this one's got all kinds of upgrades. Let's check it out together. So under the hood, the first upgrade is the 3.5 liter EcoBoost twin turbo engine, and that is made into a 10-speed automatic transmission. It has plenty of pulling power and gets amazing fuel economy thanks to that 10-speed. You then have the set it and forget it headlights with auto high beams, so you can just put them on and forget you got them on because they'll turn off when they need to. They go with LED fog lights on the bottom, and then in the front bumper you do have park sensors, so if you get too close to something in the garage, those will beep and let you know. To go with that, you do get an around view camera system with a camera in the front, the back, and under both mirrors, again making parking a breeze. You have front tow hooks here, and the vehicle has a forward collision system with pedestrian detection. Basically, if somebody stops out in front of you last minute, you don't have time to put on the brakes, it'll do that for you. That saves lives and saves some money on insurance. This does have the Ford Aeroskin hood deflector protecting that front hood on there. The tires on here are a nice Michelin, and they've got a nice chrome rim there that gives a nice little bit of bling for the vehicle. We've got some mud flaps that have been installed. You see F-150 XLT in chrome right here, and chrome cap mirrors. These mirrors are a folding mirror. They've got an LED signal light in them, the camera underneath, and a blind spot system in them. So this lights up when someone is in your blind spot. To get in or out of this truck, you can just put your keypad code in here and it'll unlock, or you can put your hand in the door handle. It'll sense the heat from your hands and unlock. Press this button to lock, or you can use this key fob with unlock, lock, remote start, tailgate, and alarm, or download the Ford Pass app for free, no subscription required, and do all that from anywhere in the world. Thank you, Ford. Tinted windows look awesome on the back. You've got platform running boards to get up in and out of. And then if we open up this back door, you can take a look at this gorgeous interior. I love all the textiles that have been used, the accent stitching in here. Lots of cushion in these back seats, very comfortable. And if we fold them up, you have a totally flat floor that Ford is known so famously for. This one has been protected with an all-weather mat as well. Got cup holders for the rear. You've got 12-volt power supply, USB-C power supply, and inverted household plug power supply. Map pockets on both of the back seats as well, and just a giant amount of room in the back of the Ford cabs as always. This one is the 157-inch wheelbase, which gives it the 6.5-foot box. Really nice if you're carrying anything in the box. If you got a quad or anything like that, this is a little bit longer box, which allows you to carry just a little more payload. Then off the back bumper, you do have backup sensors, again, backup camera, and an LED light off the tailgate. That goes with the zone lighting for the truck. We'll talk about that more inside. You do have the trailer tow hitch. This has been upgraded with the tow haul package, giving you a trailer brake controller, 355 rear end, and the ability to haul a little bit more weight. When we press this button twice, this is going to drop down our tailgate for us. This does have the Ford Tough Bed spray liner installed already. Another inverted power supply back here as well. You can also see that power rear slider in the back window. That window is tinted and heated, so you can melt all the frost off if you'd like. We do new for 2024 have a little box down here. This is actually kind of great for putting gloves or a little set of tie downs or something like that in. Nice to have. You also have a strap holder from either side of the tailgate for longer loads, and it duals as a bottle cap opener from the bottom. So nice little stuff that they've done. On the tailgate, you do have C-clamp holders, so you can actually C-clamp, reinforced C-clamp if you're working on wood or something from the back tailgate. Just a great work spot. As we go to the front of the truck, we're going to open up the driver's door. Now, I always like to show the specifications on the vehicle, and you can see all those right there. On the driver's door itself, so we have new for 2024, this sensor. What is this sensor? That is because this vehicle actually comes with Ford's autonomous driving system, just like Tesla, but it is called Blue Cruise, and the vehicle fully drives itself on mapped roads for Blue Cruise, and this sensor watches your eyes to make sure that you do not fall asleep. Then we've got our power locks, our power mirrors, and our power window controls. On the dash, again, nice materials used. Our power tailgate, lights for underneath the mirrors, cargo lamp, set it and forget it headlights with fog light switch, interior dimmer switches, and emergency brake. This steering wheel is tilt and telescopic, so you can undo this lever, it'll go in and out and up and down. This 10-way adjustable power seat, you have power seats on both sides. It is heated and is super comfortable. Look at the bolstering here, the cushion. Ford makes one of the most comfortable seats out there. Alongside the console in the middle, you do have some storage off to the side, which is nice. Let's climb inside. Okay, now that we're inside the truck, we're gonna hit this push button start. That's gonna fire up the digital display. Again, new for 2024 is a digital display in the XLT. With this digital display, you get really nice readouts, including a digital speedometer. It even has the speed limit assist, so there is a camera up top here taking pictures of the speed limit when you go by them and then displaying it down there for you. And again, you can get all kinds of information. This also has the seatbelt reminder, so if it does sense a seat that is not buckled with somebody sitting in there, it'll give you an exclamation mark on that, which is really nice. On the steering wheel itself, we do have cruise control. Now this has the new adaptive cruise control on the XLT. It's adaptive and intelligent, so it can slow you down with the vehicle in front of you and you can just adjust the gap with that, but it can also slow you down or speed you up with the speed limit sign. It even has, with the self-driving mode on, the ability to change lanes by itself when you put the signal light on. It'll use sensors to make sure the lane is clear and then change the lane over for you. Speaking of lane detection, so it does have just a standard lane detection system that'll put you back in your lane or give you an audio alert if you want. And it also has a semi-autonomous drive system, so not the full Blue Cruise system, but a partial one as well, which it'll steer the steering wheel going around corners just by using the lines on the road. Volume controls for our steering, or for our stereo on the steering wheel, voice recognition system, and then we've got controls of that digital display and phone and stereo controls over here. Center channel speaker, nice place to put things, and the huge new 12-inch screen display that was debuted in 2021. Awesome display. I love this interface. Up top, we've got some buttons here. Engine auto off automatic. This is for your around view camera system. You can see all around us, in front of us. You can turn on or off for park sensors when the camera's on too, which I really love. And we can go into a bunch of different views here. Front views, backup views, the new blind spot view, which is great, sees on both sides of the vehicle. Or if you have an auxiliary camera, you can actually hook this up for your trailer. Again, just nice and handy things. This is the park sensor button to quickly turn those off if you want, four-way flashers, and traction control. Now inside of here, it does have a navigation system. The navigation system is connected with Ford. You can have real-time traffic and weather updates, which is nice. This also does have the wireless connection for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, allowing you to use things like your audiobooks, your Spotify, music, or if you want to use the GPS from your phone, like your Google Maps, Apple Maps, or Waze Maps instead of this map. You can use all that without having to connect the wire in, which is just awesome. This also has zone lighting, so if we press this in here, we can turn the whole outside of the truck into one big LED flashlight. We can hit all zones, or we can pick the zone we want to light up. Love that, especially when you get some darkness in the winter. Come down below, we've got volume controls for our stereo. Then we've got dual zone controls for our climate, my side, my passenger side, our heated seats, and new for this year, there's actually an auto temperature. So if we put the auto temperature, it gets hot as it needs to and then shut off, so it's not just sitting there burning up when it doesn't need to be. Fan control switch, nice place to put things in the cubby, USB and USB-C connection. And then we've got in this space, nice open area with the cup holders. Great place to put things, and kind of a little hidden compartment underneath there as well. Center console, open this up and you have an upper and lower section with USBs in there, so all kinds of power points. And then we've got two glove boxes on this side. Press this button to open that one up. 12-volt power supply and another inverted power supply. That's 3 total. Pro Trailer Backup Assist is on this with the tow haul package, so you can counter steer your trailer while backing up using this. So you can steer left to have the trailer go left, or right to have the trailer go right. Just takes away you having to counter steer. Then we have trailer brake controller hooked on, our 4-wheel drive system, so 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low. And then we have a rear locking, that 355 rear locking, rear differential. Just press that in. And drive modes. What are drive modes? Well, if we spin this dial, you'll see we go from normal to slippery to off-road, and that just changes the traction control and 4-wheel drive parameters. Or we can go over to tow haul, eco, or my favorite, sport. And sport really changes the parameters in the engine and shift points, even your exhaust note. Really fun to drive in that mode. Come up top, you have an electrochromatic auto-dimming mirror. We've got some map lights, then our power slider for that back window, place to put your sunglasses, and that boat wraps it up. Thanks a lot for taking a look at this beautiful truck with me. Do me a huge favor and click subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this one, hit that bell icon and you'll be notified every time I make a video. Thanks, everyone.